So now the Vulfar are pretty much at war with me now, which suits me just fine, because look at this initial fleet of theirs, it's not exactly all that scary. I think I already deduced that there's like no potential for their fleet. They got what, a bunch of corvettes and 2 frigates. That's pretty much it. They're using base weaponry with a little bit of a damage boost, but I think that's probably due to their racial trait maybe? How are they getting 20% boost off that? I'm not exactly sure, to be honest. So it's just to get everything back on track, keep things building, because my creds are now pretty decent, but that's a lot, pretty much due to the trade that I have going on. Don't think there's much else otherwise, aside from getting the Galactinet started, I think. This is pretty much a long term. So, let me just get myself back on track. Okay, this is Rhesus 3, this is pretty much one of my newer colonies. So I want to try and get profits and everything else, infrastructure going before I focus on the big stuff. And yeah, everything looks like it's going out well. One is slowly but surely getting itself built up. It is costing me creds, ironically. Well, a little bit there. What does that partially do to? Basically the maintenance on all the buildings, that's really what it is. And this is of course with all the tax that I have as well, so that certainly is going to be a little awkward. Oh, and I actually have 2 slots for citizens I didn't realize. Let me fix this, because those citizens are going to be more important right now. Oh, I think it's safe to say I have no more ships to worry about with the cucks, but you can never be certain. They seem to always have a trick up their sleeve, don't they? So, just let me get everything refueled and check my worlds like Lewis. Is this finally gonna start getting me progress? Not quite. We have Sama, we have VR, and that will, yeah, with the 60% flat bonus, that will almost get into positive, but I need space defense somehow to get rid of that 5%. It makes me wonder how the hell the cucks were even able to build stuff to begin with. Because I'm sure as hell you can't. Especially with that Molo. Hell, that's probably part of the reason right there. Once they're completely neutral about being conquered, then I could probably get rid of the Molo farm. It would be slow growth for them, but at least they'll actually be doing something finally. So that would be the idea. And of course they're making their way over here. So what kind of they have 3 troop transports, so I'm gonna need to fix that. I only got 6 troops, so this might be the one battle where I actually lose for a change. So I am gonna need to be ready for that. Is there any other troops I can send? Ooh, yes there is. I can game the system a little bit. I can move these over to coal and have them defend as well, and that gives me like 12 troops to operate with. Just gotta make sure everything's all set up. Probably doesn't hurt to have an extra mech to be safe. Just don't want any of them to really be meleeers, because that's kind of pointless. I'm not going to be utilizing that, and I don't even have the Temple of Brutality to take advantage of anyway. So I'm going to be 12 troops strong once the transport actually decides to drop down. Thank you. Oh wait, which one? I'm confused. Let's see, land, so this has to be my freighters. So I assume that fixed that. Need to get my Explorer out of the way, and let's hope this damn fleet can get over there. Yep, they arrive. I'm gonna have to auto that, because I have no starbase either. That was a mistake on my part. Ooh, thankfully there's only 8 fighters, so this may have been a little bit overkill. Actually, no, I'm wrong. I got 4 more troops, so this is pretty good. It might have been tough with just 4 or 5 or whatever I had before, but with like 12 troops, this will be easy. And we're starting to get into the bigger scale of fighting, so aside from the fact that being on this Terran world is causing a bit of slowdown, we'll have to see how exciting and more intense these battles can be, because the small skirmishes have been really simple, let's be frank. I've just been doing pretty much the same strategy over and over again. And you know what, I haven't even looked at the weaponry, so I should probably do that. That one has just defense, portable shield and laser. That one's melee. I'm basically looking to see if they have armor or anything, because I'm only seeing 2 different gear on them. Okay, that one's melee with armor. Another melee with armor. Fighter. Knife and medic pack, so he's weird. He has armor. Okay, so at least 4, maybe 5 of them have armor and melee weaponry. So, since I have the troops to spare, maybe I want to try and do like a flank to kind of hit them more on the side. And if they decide to come after me, then I can deploy my shields ahead of time. We'll see. These 4 will take on the 3 here. These guys will do the usual routine. Just mix up a little bit. Oh, that one has a medic pack, so I'm gonna have to readjust. Who has a deployable shield that I can utilize? Okay, there's one right there. Oops, I moved them. That was a waste. Like I said, the frame drop from on the Terran world is actually hurting me a little bit, so that's... I'm gonna blame it on that, not me. It's not my fault, guys, I swear. So I'm gonna move over here. Start to get the defenses up. It's kind of pointless, a little bit, you might think. But hey, it doesn't hurt to mix up a little bit. And they should be perfectly fine with only 2 of them anyway. There's so many melees, the shields are kind of pointless to begin with. So how... they're not close enough. Ooh, actually they might. Yeah, I can get some shots in. And this is the one with the smart link. Can't quite finish him off. He would be 2 health short anyway. So if I can kill them off as quickly as possible, they can just go in for a flank. They are burning through the shields really quick, so I need to keep that in mind. Oh, I don't have the action points, go figure. Oh, that's because the one in front was shooting. Stupid me, that wasn't what I wanted. Because I could have had him shooting at the ones there in front. That was a blunder on my part. So they have 2 health left. What about this one? I can finish him off nicely without a problem. And I can move 2 X's over if I wish. To kind of get an extra shot in over here. Kind of hard to see though. Okay, I can hit him. Oh, he's too close, so I'll just shoot this one with the... And I'll get to take them both out, no problem. Just want to move a little bit more and then get a shield to kind of be a defensive platform. And then I can just flank them. The shields are about to go down. Okay, I did take hits there. This next round could hurt me if I'm not careful. And I got 1 point of movement, so I gotta keep that in mind. So I can't shoot again there, so what I'm gonna do is shuffle, get him to fire in, back him up, get this guy behind shield. And then I can finish off this one here and shuffle him back. Although I didn't really need to do that. I could have had probably the one here behind the shield shoot for me. Not that it's a big deal. So, can I finish him off without taking too much damage? He's 1 hex away and I can only get 1 shot off. And 21 damage. I don't think I can get 2 shots with this one back, sadly. Only can get 1 shot, then shuffle back again. So that doesn't really do anything for me. And that will require 3 hex move to do. And he doesn't have the movement points to do that, so I'm gonna leave him there. Thankfully that shield soaked the 1 last hit I needed. Whoop. That was a misclick. Not that it matters. He's dead. And so is his friend. So a little bit different, so I can feel a little bit better about that. Still the same result though. If we can get some bigger battles here, that will be a lot more intense though. Like I said, as soon as those shields start falling, I'm gonna start losing troops rather quickly there because I have no armor, no durability or health increase. Especially since I don't have high gravity adaptation, that would be a factor as well. So things will change pretty quickly as soon as I start getting past that threshold where they're gonna be overpowering me. And like I mentioned before, can I find attack? Well, it helps if I hit the right button, damn it. Where's the rail rifles? They're not here. Ooh, power armor. That's interesting. Strength and mobility, that sounds promising. Although, like I said, I haven't had issues yet. There's skeletal engineering for health regen and bonus health. I'm trying to find that rail rifle, damn it. Because I know there's a weapon called a rail rifle. I just don't know where the hell it is. Trying to find it. No, I do not see it. So, don't know what... Oh, is that it? No, that's a rocket launcher. So that's an AoE, so that's actually would do the same effect almost. Because what I was going to say is that with the rail rifles, they would be a perfect counter against what I'm doing here. Because they would go... If I understand correctly, it would not only go through my portable shield, it would also hit the 2 troops behind it. Since it's like a rail gun, essentially. At least that's the description implies. I just can't find the option for it to really know for certain. So we'll have to see. But otherwise, enough theory crafting. Let's focus on the thread at hand here. So this is my asteroid. Don't need to worry about that. How much population do I have on my belts now? I have 6, so I'm gonna have to start considering recharge stations at some point. If somehow I can pay for the high maintenance costs, because it's almost not worth it for the asteroid belts. It's more worth it for like my big Terran worlds, like my home world, which I already have one, and then Corsi, which is a massive Terran world. I can infantry base though, or I can actually... I think it's almost time to start looking into my battleship. I just gotta start removing some of these ships. Yeah, I can start looking into the possibility of building my Hercules Beetle finally. And it's long overdue. I need to like actually start updating my Hornets too. I'm thinking more and more whether I want to do that as like a separate video though, rather than doing it on here. But this shouldn't take too long, so I just gotta get rid of the armor. I want to keep the laser battery since this is ideally more of an escort ship. The only problem is I don't know. There's not really much room to put extra shields with such thin amounts, but I could put some fin extra on, and that will at least give it more mobility. Just not sure what. Let's see, I have one flak gun, which is really all I need for this ammo. How long does that last? Almost 200 seconds. I have fuel cells, which I don't think I need, so I can easily fix that with just an extra ammo ordnance storage there. Or is there some way... Basically what I'm trying to figure out is try sneak in some extra shield batteries. Because I could put the power along the side here some. Can I even put the power on the back? Ooh, I actually have antimatter reactors, I just realized. This solves my problem almost completely. Because how much power does the fusion do? 100 versus 250. This is like 2.5 times the boost right there. Damn. That solves my problems almost immediately. I just now need the space. That's all. The only thing. Oh my god, I also have class 3 shields. Oh my god. That just shows how out of touch I am with my game. Especially having to look through older videos, uploading them. So what that does is basically double the strength at almost pretty much well over double the cost, and a lot more production. But I can actually spare production, to be fair. Same mass, so it doesn't affect speed or anything. But I am going to need more power as a result. Try throw an extra one, give it even more power. At some point I can get some extra engines in. Now the problem is, what do I do with all these free slots? Because these shields alone give it a hell of a lot more durability. So I am at a loss what I need to do. And sick bay is quite large, sadly, so I can't fit that in there unless I want to completely replace the main engineering. Which is part of the reason why I have so much efficiency with this energy. That's... what is that? Is that 4 slots? How big is... yeah, it's just 4 slots, so that would actually be pretty good if I could fit it somewhere. Oh, it's actually 3x3, I take that back. So, not as easy as I thought it would be to fill. So scratch that idea altogether. I'll keep the targeting computer off for now. And then I'll just put some extra engines in. And that'll give it a good amount of speed. Especially with the extra class 3 shields to help enhance it. And that thing is cruising now. Now the question, do I want to enhance the laser batteries at all? Because I have disruptor cans, which is now boost double damage. Trying to see 800 damage at 250 range max versus, where are they? Antimatter cannons, which is even more potent. So I would argue the antimatter cannons are probably better. Just more energy and all that, while disruptors are pure energy. So the question then becomes, do I downgrade to a regular turret? Let's see the difference here. That's a 50% increase at the same range. I'm assuming that's per shot though, the damage. If I understand correctly, so 2 shots versus 5. Arguably the dual turret would probably be better. So I don't really get much free space there. So what I would like to do is kind of add additional power to these ships. If I overload, that's a 50% boost on tonnage and everything else. But still, I have no room for anything aside for power capacitors to kind of add additional power to the shields. That's the only thing I can think of. And rapid fire, because they got double damage boost. So that would probably be worth doing. It will... Oh. The arc's rather small. Seriously? Oh, that's a consequence of overloading, is it? Okay, I take that back then. So what I can do is give it an extended arc. So that way it can have a potentially vicious frontal fire as well as a bonus. That should help with that. It's got rapid fire, and it's got all that good stuff. Oh crap, I just realized. I don't have a command center on this thing. That was like the stupidest thing I just realized. Because that's supposed to help with the command points. Cost ship. Oh, that's why. It's only for frigates. That's what I deduced before. Oh wait, that's for the cockpit. Never mind. So I'm fine. I'm just overthinking this, so feel free to laugh at me. I probably deserve it. Now, what else do I want to throw on? Because I kind of want some point defense weaponry. I don't know how much more durable it is. Let me just get a sense here. Because 40k versus the plastisteel, which is 1500, so it's like about 10, 12 there. Yeah, it is like 11, 12, 15 total on each side. So yeah, that's easily like... It's like 20,000 health, so it's about half what the Class 3 would offer me. And that's immediately what I get from upgrading the Class 3 from Class 1, so it evens out. And the difference here is I'll have additional power capacitors and even more power to kind of boost my shield regen quite significantly. Whereas before, they run out of power incredibly quick. So that's the main idea here. It's probably a little bit overkill though, to be perfectly fair. Because what I should have done is gotten another flak gun and put it on the side here. Actually, I should put like point defense lasers on there as well. Because I don't mind all these power capacitors getting destroyed or damaged, because their main role is to just keep the shield energy up while it's taking the initial damage or brunt of the damage. So let me correct this quickly. I did get extra arc, did I? Oh, that one's fully upgrade. Jesus. I don't think I want overload though, do I? I'll just want to enhance everything else, and I will downgrade the overload some because I don't care too much for that. There, I got extra ammo. That'll last about 150 seconds, which is respectable for only 2 weapons that can constantly fire in the front. And I'll get a couple point defense weaponry. Unless there's some other point defense weapon I can throw on there, which I doubt it. I seriously doubt. Unless I want to throw on some spinals, which I could do as well. So we got 5 on each side for a little bit. Actually, I'll throw on 6. And how long does that energy last me? Hopefully it should be for a good while. Looks like it could. And then for good measure, I'll throw 1 spinal laser on the front. What's the speed boost? Oh, it improves the speed of the shot. Okay. Don't know if it really matters. I'll keep that cheap. And that is my new Hornet. With a little bit extra cost, but not too drastic, I don't think.